G'day folks, a couple of years ago I discovered this wonderful spot by chance. I caught some yellowbelly, Murray cod, carp and even Macquarie Perch here. So today I've come back to see if it's still worth fishing. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Now since I was here a couple of years ago, it's changed. This tree has fallen down and made it really hard to access the water. Might see if I can just clear up a little bit of space so that I can get in. Go on the big chops with the machete. Have I ever told you how much I love my machetes? Puffed. I'm puffed, but I've now got somewhere to sit and fish. How good is that? I've got a spot cleared, ready to go. I've just got a bait up, set up and put my lines in. Righto, both rods are rigged up and baited with janjuck worms and ready to go. The long rod has a running sinker rig. I'll just put the short rod in first. I'm just going to lob that here in front of me, in front of all these snags. And the running sinker rig can go somewhere out in the middle there. Don't want to get too far over. There, that looks good. Right, time to sit back and wait. It is 3:45, so I've got about 2.5 hours of daylight left. 2.5 hours to just sit back and admire my amazing gardening, my amazing machete skills, and hopefully catch a fish in the meantime. When I first discovered this spot a couple of years ago, I fished here. I caught yellowbelly, which are golden perch. I caught a couple of Macquarie Perch, I caught a small Murray cod, and I caught a couple of carp, and I even caught a crayfish. So there's a bit of everything in this spot. Just had my first nibble. It was on the rod on the right, on the running sinker. Just a single, there it goes. I was going to say it's the single little pull. That's very much a carpy bite, that one, I reckon. Got him. That's got to be a carp. I reckon it's a carp, but I'll know more when I see it, and I just saw it. It's a carp. And boy, am I glad that I bought my landing net. Last time I was here, I was just up there a bit, and I caught a really big carp, and I had all kinds of dramas trying to get it in. Gotta be careful where I put my feet here. It's a bit unstable looking. All right, I should be able to net it from here, hopefully. That's very hard, tangled up with my other line, stupid thing. It's a reasonably large carp, but not record-breakingly big. I'm trying to keep it away from this other line. Now it's gone under it. I wonder if I can just pass that under there like that and hope it doesn't get off. Yes. Big dark carp. It's almost black. Come on, Carpio, in the net, and got him. I'm on the board. Well, there we go. I've only been here 5 minutes and I'm on the board with a very dark mud marlin. I'm not going to measure it, but I estimate it to be around about 55 centimetres, give or take a little bit. Anyway, I'll put it to sleep and then get my line back in. Well, fish number one fell to the running sinker rig janjuck worm combination, and that was just out there. So put this back in the same spot. I'm sure I just looked up there and saw another nibble on the long rod then. Just had a bite on a little stumpy rod. Well, there it goes. Come on. Got him. It's only very small. What have I got? It's green. I think it's a little yellowbelly. I've got to work out how I'm going to wet my hands here. The net's already wet from when I held that carp before. Let's get a bit of moisture off that when I caught that carp. Kept my hands nice and cool. It's a tiny, weeny little yellowbelly. Look at the size of it. Thankfully he's only lip hooked. Yellowbelly are notorious for getting hooked too deep. No, he dropped it. Look at the size of it. Very pretty little golden perch. See you later, mate. Alright, I put that back out where it was. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my landing net and I'm going to wet it so that it's nice and cool and wet. Next time I catch a fish, it's not overly warm at the moment. It's only 13 or probably 15 or 16 degrees. So get that nice and wet and that'll be nice and cool and damp if I catch another fish. I just looked around because I heard a noise, and when I looked back my rod was shaking. I must have had a bite, and I did because it just bit again. Got him. Another little fish. It's another tiny little yellowbelly. My net's still damp, is it? Yep, beautiful. Right. Might get a quick pick. No, I won't worry about it. Incy Wincy Yellowbelly number 2. Go on. I'll leave that same couple of worms on. It's getting a bit old, but I'll give it another run for a little while. What time is it? It's only 20 past 4. Give it another 15 or 20 minutes, and if I haven't had any more nibbles, I'll change the bait on both rods. I just looked up in time to see my long rod vibrating. So it must have had a bit of a nibble. Oh, getting a bit of an inquiry on the short rod here. There it is back. He's playing with it. I can only just make out the line. Missed him. I'll put it straight back out there. There's not a second to lose. And we'll just see if he comes straight back. Did you hear about the man who was really loud? His name was Mike. Michael Raffone, otherwise known as Microphone. Well, the fish hasn't come back, so I better go and sit in my seat. It's a good thing I just checked to see if I was filming. I've hooked a massive fish, which I'm pretty sure is a carp. And I was fighting it for about 10 or 15 seconds, and I thought I better just check and make sure I'm filming, and I wasn't. So it's a good thing I just checked. I'm pretty sure this one's not a 10 centimetre yellowbelly. I was getting a bite on the short rod, and I was watching the short rod, then the long rod got a bite. This is significantly larger than the last carp that I caught. That's assuming it's a carp, but 99% sure that it is. But I still want to see it before I make the call. Coming right up under the banky now. Just give me a visual, mate. Yep, carp. Got the visual. It's actually not that much bigger than the last one. It's just got a lot, very, very fat. It's a very, very fat, healthy fish. That's why it's fighting so well. Their fighting ability seems to just be not just determined by how long they are, but how fat they are. When they're fatter, they seem to just pull harder. And it's still quite a large fish, I suppose. Just watching my other rod, because I actually had a really nice bite on that a minute ago. Come on, mate, into the net. And gotcha. Oh, mud marlin number 2. This one's certainly bigger than the first one. Have a look at the size of the guts on that. That's about a 54 or 55 centimetre pure fighting machine. 55 centimetre of muscling mud marlin. I'm about to knock it on the head so that I can get my line back in. Why's the line going so slack on me short rod? Look at how slack it is. Must have had a bite while I was dealing with that big carp. Maybe there's a fish sitting on the end of it. It's under a snag. It was out there. I bet anything there's a fish on there. I bet you something's grabbed it and then swam under all them snags while I was dealing with that carp. I'll loosen the drag right off. And I'm just going to sit that there. So that if it swims free, it won't pull the rod in. I'll deal with this rod and then I'll deal with that. Hopefully it swims out from under the snag in the meantime. Right, now I've got a fresh worm here on the running sinker rig. I'll put that in, then I'll try and and deal with this other line, but I think I'm going to have to snap the line on it. I'm enjoying this. Whatever it was has taken it straight under all them snags. Snap, bugger. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's not even a real big fish. Not as big as the last one I just caught. It's green. I think it's a cod, I think. I'm just bringing up my little... That's a Murray cod. It's closed season, so I'll release it. I was just rigging up my little stumpy rod because I snapped it on the snag, and this rod just had an epic bite. So what I'm going to do, bring it up here, in the net, mate, unhook it and put it straight back. Like most Murray cod, I can nearly guarantee that it will be lip hooked. Yep. Right. Your handle wet on the net. Yeah, lovely Murray cod. Probably only around 30 to 35 centimetres. See you later, mate. Well, that's 3 species. A lovely spot. Never seem to catch any big fish here, but I do often catch mixed bags, which that's what I enjoy. Well, both rods are out at the moment. I've almost finished rigging up my little stumpy rod. I've just got to put a new hook on it. And I've got to put some fresh bait on the long rod. Get them back in. It's just about to hit 5 o'clock. It's 5 to 5. Magic hour. Right, the running sinker rig is back in. And now it's got a rig stumpy. Right, well, it's all happening here. I've just put a single worm on the little stumpy rod this time. Just sitting here waiting for my next bite. And I was just thinking of the few times that I've fished this spot, I've never caught a fish that I can keep. I've caught a lot of fish and I've caught a lot of different species of fish, but I've never caught a keeper. I've never caught a legal sized fish that I can take home, or a fish without a size limit that I would want to keep, like a redfin or a trout or anything. Everything I've caught here is either I've had to kill it because it's a carp, or I've had to put it back. This is a wonderful fishing spot, but not a good spot to fish if you wanted to keep a feeder fish. And there's a bite now. Right now while I was talking. Will it be my first ever keeper? Take it. Bit carpy looking. But something definitely playing with that. Just dropped really slack. That's why there's a fish on it. Ha! Look at the size of it. It's a tiny little Yellowbelly. I think you might be hooked a bit deep this one, but hopefully not. I've had a good run so far. Righto. Yeah, he's hooked a bit deep this one, unfortunately. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break the line off. Say, see you later, mate. I reckon he'll get rid of that hook pretty quick. I'll tie a new hook on and get my line back in. Righto. Get my line back in. I've got a new hook on. It's never good to gut hook fish, but unfortunately it does happen sometimes. The best thing to do is don't stuff around wasting any time trying to get it out. Just cut the line, let it go. Quicker it gets back in the water, the healthier it will be, and the healthier it is, the more likely it is that it will pass that hook through. Right, I'm thinking outside the box here. Typically float rods are very long rods. That other rod over there, the custom rod's a good float rod. I've never float fished with a 3-foot long fishing rod. But down here there's next to no current just in front of these logs, so I'm going to just put a float down there and see what happens. But I'm a bit worried about the hook. It's all bent. It's a brand new hook, and I didn't realise when I tied it on that it's bent at the back. It must be a non-conforming product. Dodgy, straight from the factory. Me float. I just looked up and it's not there anymore. It was there a second ago. Well, there's nothing on it. I was looking at it, it took my eye off it for 2 seconds. I looked back and it was gone. It didn't just bob, it just went down. It went under. Me float's bobbing. See, it's bobbing this time. That wasn't bobbing before, it just went under. God, I missed him again. These aren't good floats for this sort of fishing. but I like them because they're easy to see. Look, my float's getting pulled under here, and I got him. You've brought me good luck, Grant. That's another little yellowbelly. See that? I've caught 4 that size. I've caught 4 that size.
Buddy.
This is Grant. Say hello, Grant.
How you going?
Grant just popped down to say g'day. Anyway, I'll put this fish back. Go on. Now, Grant, if you were a fish, would you eat those worms? You got to think like a fish. I don't catch a lot of fish. I don't catch a lot of yellowbelly under a float, but when I do, it's 10 centimetres long. Look at that. Oh, by the time I get over here, it's stopped. I haven't got the same reflexes as you young blokes, Grant. I'll get a bit closer this time, so when it comes back like that, I can hook it. What do you reckon it is? Come on. Come on, and missed him. Good luck. Me biter's back. I'm going to catch him this time. Got him. I got him, Grant. It's a yellowbelly of about 6 centimetres long. Well, hopefully whatever it is bigger than what I'm catching over here. I'm pretty sure I've seen bigger sardines in tins than what that yellowbelly was. You're going to say you might have caught the bottom of the bridge.
Whatever it is at this rate, I'll end up pulling it out of the water.
You must be using pretty strong line.
Yeah, it's 50-pound line.
50 pound. I'm using 6. All right, what do you reckon it is?
No idea, but he likes the yanking line.
Might be a big yellowbelly. Oh, that's got to be a small fish, whatever it is. Got him. Oh, done him. Got him. Oh, done him too. There's a hungry fish out there. I've just hooked it twice in about a minute. There it goes. And got him this time. A little bit bigger this one. I've got my biggest yellowbelly of the day. Yeah, it's still only small, but it's bigger than anything else I've caught. That is the catch of the day. Get a photo of it. Biggest yellowbelly today at about 18 centimetres. Gone. Oh, only 20 past 6 already. Haven't got much light left. Can I catch one more fish? Oh, really? Because it was too small.
Yeah, you just got stuck on it.
Ha! I got caught here earlier, only about that long.
Yeah.
That was a bite. Oh, I missed that. How did I miss that? Here we go, here's a bite. And got him. That might be a better one. Is this a better yellowbelly? Yeah. I think it's a little cod actually. Ugh. It's a little Murray cod. My net's still wet from the last time I just dipped it in. That's another Murray cod. Gee, I've caught a lot of fish here. I'm definitely fishing in the nursery. Nice little cod. He's just flared his gills out, so he's a bit stressed. Let's get him back in the water. I've probably only got about 5 minutes left of light, so once again, has the night got one more fish left in it? Oh, it was a bite and got him. Back to reality here with another 6 centimetre fish. Catching small yellowbelly one after the other here. It's like fishing for small redfin. stolen. The last 3 fish have all been caught on the same worms. Alright, let's get my line back in. Can I catch one more? Has the day got one more fish left in it? That's about the 3rd time I've said that. Here we go, here we go. Take it and... Got him. Oh, big. It's going to be a carp. If it's a yellowbelly, it might be a keeper. Oh, it got off. That's disappointing. Bugger. Someone's telling me float around out there. Got him. What have I got here under a float? A little Murray cod. Tiny little Murray cod caught under a float. My other line's out, and I thought, because I'm just about to pack up, and I thought, little cod, see you later, mate. I thought, I'm going to throw my float out in the middle and see what happens. And it moved about 2 metres, and then a cod grabbed hold of it. Grabbed hold of the worms that were hanging under it anyway. Awesome. Well, didn't this turn into an absolute fish fest? I think I got 3 Murray cod, 6 yellowbelly and 2 carp or something along those lines. But anyway, I've had a blast. I'll catch you later, fellas. It was great to meet a couple of young blokes. Now I'm heading home. Thank you all very much for watching.